Hello chat, it's your boy Neo Sarafi back again with yet another FTK video. I understand I've done an FTK video like once a month since the year started, but they keep happening. More FTKs keep coming. Now we have an FTK for the Revolution de Fleurs skill, which is super awesome. I have a lot of fun with this deck, and you're probably looking at the list going like, what is this? But don't worry, I'll explain, alright? So, let's talk about the deck and how it functions. It's important to understand how the skill works. So with the skill, you shuffle one card from your hand to the deck, then you play Necrosynchron from your deck to the field. Then you can also send one monster on your field to the graveyard to play a Sorcerer de Fleur from your deck to the field. Both these are very important for the FTK. Now, what's really cool about this is that if you open a card that you need to have in your deck for the combo to work, like for example your Glow Up Bulb, you can shuffle that card back to play your Necrosynchron out. The only true bricks that happen with this deck are if you open your one copy of Necrosynchron. If you open your one copy of Necrosynchron, you can't use the skill at all, it doesn't work. You just surrender. Or if you open two copies of a card that you have to have in your deck for the combo to work. And the cards that you have to have in your deck for the combo to work are Iron Hans, Iron Knight, Glow Up Bulb, and Umber Mirage. Those are the only cards that you absolutely have to have in your deck for the combo to work. Everything else is just gravy. All right, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at the list. We are playing 6 spellcasters that fulfill the requirements, so you can play Sage de Fleur, Sorcerer de Fleur, and Cosmo Queen in any combination that will get you to 6. You just have to play at least one copy of Sorcerer de Fleur. Then we are playing one copy of Umber Mirage, the Elemental Lord. This card, when it's summoned, adds a monster with 15 or less attack from your deck to your hand. That is how we draw our Catapult Turtle. We're playing one copy of Element Saber Molyneux. This card is necessary to get 5 dark monsters in your graveyard. Glow Up Bulb, this is the card that we summon off of our Necrosynchron. It's very relevant for the deck. Catapult Turtle, this is how we kill people. Glyph the Phantom Bird, this is how we search our Golden Castle of Stromberg. This makes the deck more consistent. Necrosynchron, necessary for the skill. Iron Hans and Iron Knight, this is our starter. Raid Raptor Singing Lanius, this is how we get 5 dark monsters in the graveyard. Element Saber Makani is how we draw our other Elemental Lord cards. Terraforming, another good way to get our skill started. Palace of the Elemental Lords, this is necessary for the FTK, and 3 copies of Golden Castle Stromberg. These are all cards that you absolutely have to have. I would not change this deck in any way. 23 cards, and they're all very relevant. But you have 7 starters that win the game, so fine. For the extra deck, we have Mud Dragon of the Swamp, Ancient Fairy Dragon, Splendid Rose, Forstrix, Equimax, Coral Anemone, and Proxy F Magician, and we're going to use all of them. All right, let's take a look at one of the replays. So our opening hand is Glyph the Phantom Bird, which is one of the 7 cards we could use for our combo. Raid Raptor Singing Lanius, Catapult Turtle, and Cosmo Queen. That's perfectly fine. We pitch the Glyph to draw Golden Castle, which we activate. Golden Castle, special summon Iron Hans. Iron Hans, special summon Iron Knight. Exceeds into the Raid Raptor Forstrix. Now, if we didn't have the Singing Lanius here, we would detach 1 to search it. Special summon Singing Lanius. Activate the skill, shuffle the Catapult Turtle back, special summon the Necrosynchron, and Synchro into Splendid Rose. Necrosynchron summons the Glow Up Bulb from deck. Synchro with the Splendid Rose into Ancient Fairy Dragon. Ancient Fairy Dragon's second effect, destroy the Golden Castle to add the Palace to our hand. Activate Palace, use its effect to search Makani. Ancient Fairy Dragon special summon the Makani from the hand. Makani, mill the Molyneux to grab Umber Mirage, the Elemental Lord. Link the non-Ancient Fairy Dragon cards off to put dark monsters in our graveyard. Summon the Proxy F Magician. Activate Makani's effect in the graveyard to change its attribute to dark. Now we have Singing Lanius, Necrosynchron, Molyneux, Forstrix, and Makani, who is treated as dark, in the graveyard. That's 5. Special summon Umber Mirage. Umber Mirage, draw the Catapult Turtle. Then we activate the skill. We send the Ancient Fairy Dragon to the graveyard to play our Sorcerer de Fleur. Now we can use Proxy F Magician to fuse the two monsters together. We summon Muddragon of the Swamp, which requires two monsters with the same attribute but different types. So two dark monsters that have different types. Great. When we summon Muddragon of the Swamp to the zone that Proxy F Magician points to, it can special summon a monster with 1,000 or less attack from our hand, so we summon our Catapult Turtle. Then we use Glow Up Bulb's effect, special summon it from the graveyard, to link into our Equimax. Now, if you're wondering why all my monsters have more attack points than normal, it is because of Palace of the Elemental Lords. It gives monsters you control 200 attack and defense times the number of attributes in your graveyard. So Equimax gains 2,900 attack points, putting it at 4,900. Catapult Turtle tribute it, 2,450. Then we link the Muddragon and the Catapult Turtle off into the Coral Anemone. Coral Anemone revive the Catapult Turtle. Catapult Turtle tribute the Coral Anemone to deal 1,600, and that's lethal. There you go. One card. That's all you need. You just need Terraforming, Stromberg, or Glyph. And then you just win the game. My name is Serafi, and I was thrilled to have all of you with me.